Generating PDFs in React has historically been a complete nightmare. You either wrestle with absolute positioning, deal with heavy server-side headless browsers, or write unmaintainable imperative code. Enter pdfcn, a project from shadcn Labs that brings the beloved copy and paste component model to PDF generation. Built on top of Takumi and Forme, it offers zero config, beautiful, and fully customizable PDF components that you own completely.
Looking at the repository, pdfcn has quickly gained traction with nearly 800 stars. It positions itself as a free, open-source registry of ready-to-use PDF components. Instead of installing a massive, rigid library, you copy the components directly into your codebase, just like shadcn-style. It supports two rendering bases, Takumi and Forme, giving you flexibility depending on your layout and rendering requirements. The core architecture of pdfcn is built on a dual-engine strategy. It abstracts the rendering layer so you can target either Takumi PDF or Forme PDF. Takumi provides a high-performance Rust-backed helper ecosystem, while Forme offers a robust React-centric layout engine. By decoupling the component design from the underlying layout engine, pdfcn allows you to write clean React code that compiles down to precise PDF layouts without worrying about low-level Canvas APIs.
The magic of pdfcn lies in its component registry model. Instead of importing components from an npm package, you pull them directly into your project. This means you have absolute control over the styling, props, and layout rules. If you need to tweak how an alert, badge, or table renders, you edit the local file directly. It eliminates the frustration of fighting library-level style overrides and ensures your PDF generation code remains highly maintainable.
pdfcn is designed to fit seamlessly into modern web stacks. It leverages Next.js for server-side rendering and API routes, Tailwind CSS for styling, and Radix UI primitives for interactive documentation. The project structure uses PNPM for workspace management and integrates tools like Fumedocs for documentation. This means you can easily generate PDFs on the server via Next.js API routes or directly in the client browser using React PDF. Let's look at a concrete example using the Forme engine. In this alert demo, we import document and page from Forme React, alongside pdfcn's custom PDF alert, heading, and section components. The layout is declared using clean, composable JSX. Notice how spacing is handled declaratively with a spacing prop, and the PDF alert component accepts intuitive variants like info, success, warning, and error. This is a massive leap forward from writing imperative PDF drawing commands. Comparing standard React PDF code to pdfcn reveals a massive reduction in boilerplate. Traditional implementations require deeply nested view and text components with inline style objects mimicking a subset of CSS. With pdfcn, you use high-level, semantic components like section, heading, and PDF alert. The styling is encapsulated within the component files you copied into your project, keeping your document logic clean, readable, and easy to maintain. Understanding the rendering pipeline is crucial for production deployments. When a PDF is requested, your React component tree is evaluated. If you are using the Forme engine, it processes the layout rules, handles page breaks, and generates the document structure. If you are using Takumi, it leverages Rust-based helpers to optimize the rendering path. The output is then streamed as a binary blob, which can be previewed in the browser or saved directly to storage.
An interesting detail in the pdfcn codebase is the integration of interactive elements in the documentation. The project uses WebKit's audio to provide subtle sound effects during preview interactions, such as clicking, toggling, or expanding code blocks. While this might seem like overkill for a PDF library, it demonstrates the team's commitment to a highly polished developer experience. The live playground lets you edit component props and see the rendered PDF update in real time.
When deploying PDF generation to production, security and resource consumption are paramount. Rendering complex PDFs can be CPU-intensive, potentially blocking the Node.js event loop. pdfcn mitigates this by supporting client-side rendering options and clean API route isolation. Additionally, Because the components are copied directly into your codebase, you can easily run security audits and ensure no malicious inputs are processed during the PDF generation step.
While pdfcn is incredibly promising, we must look at the trade-offs. On one hand, you get beautiful, customizable components with zero configuration and a familiar shadcn workflow. On the other hand, the project is in its early stages, meaning the component ecosystem is still growing. You are also introducing dependencies on Takumi and Forme, which might have their own layout limitations compared to mature engines like Puppeteer. However, for standard business documents, the developer experience is unmatched. pdfcn is a breath of fresh air for developers tired of fighting legacy PDF generation tools. By bringing the copy-paste component model to document design, it empowers you to build beautiful, maintainable PDFs in minutes. If you want to try it out, head over to their GitHub repository, explore the interactive documentation, and start copying components into your next .js projects. Let us know in the comments how you plan to use it.